Barry, if you were to give Gary Cohn some advice, what would you tell him?
Take a long vacation,
He's
kick
done
back,
that.
relax. Maybe explore philanthropy. I don't know what you do after you've run through Goldman Sachs, the White House. Where are you going to go? Everything is almost anticlimactic at that point. So take a page from Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and start giving money away, I guess. That's my advice.
Right. Well, there's obviously something that's a little, bothering him still, and that's the idea that this trade war, it does seem to be now playing out as he was maybe worried that it would.
As he warned. He very explicitly warned the president, if you do this, our allies will just retaliate, dollar for dollar. Nobody wins a trade war. This is a colossal waste of time. We know you promised we're going to save manufacturing jobs, but let's try and find a productive way to do this instead of just, tit for tat. Tariffs doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. It's not in any country's interest.
And we mentioned this last time you were on, but I want to point out that he's actually saying, he's quantifying this. He's saying that the trade disputes could actually wipe out entirely the economic benefits of the tax cuts. That might be music to the ears of the Fed, who's, probably worried about inflation down the road, but it's not really good for the economy, is it?
It's interesting he brought that up because he was one of the architects of the tax reform bill. Some analysts have been wondering why we haven't seen a huge impact, and their first response is, well, the buybacks is where the tax reform went. But there is a whole school of thought that says, hey, there are all these places around the world, all these tax havens. Nobody's paying 35% in the United States. The actual tax rate before the reform was 17 to 18, so taking it down to 23 has less of an impact than people think. I'm really curious to see what he ends up doing next. I have no idea.